Chapter 18 set up another crazy matchup. The Titan's world, dubbed Titan's Crown, seems to be ruled by King Ginbak. He rules with 100 chief titans. One of those chieftains has claimed the tallest structure as far as the eye can see, the sixth chieftain, Gori of 100 arms. We have already seen how ferocious a clan of unspecified titans can be. Humanity's vanguard force against the band of roaming titans was obliterated during their suicide mission. Briginte put in that crazy work and went toe-to-toe with savage ferocity, but he was easily overwhelmed when it mattered. Briginte's death to a single titan who barely broke a sweat devastated humanity's chances to fight off a titan invasion alone. Sorceron heroes would also likely falter. Humans from any world. Jupit thought he had it under control when he fired off his cosmic laser. Even though he may be a top fighter in Celestia, this first confrontation with Titan's Crown was humiliating. It's a shame he encountered such a mismatch, because at first glance, Celestia has crazy potential, to the point where they may have resolved violence among all humans. Literal world peace, theoretically, based on the Celestian reaction to the lawless. In combat, their headstrong attitude and flight capabilities are a huge difference maker. Their handguns don't pack the same punch as mech ordnance energy weapons, but their remaining space satellites may be a huge difference maker. Ario stole the show with his Fairy Union Golden Storm. We could already tell he was tough when he blitzed the hero Hallow, but we can't forget that before the Sorceron King's death, Ario was named a great hero of humanity's last stand, all of whom seem to be top class as far as we've seen. When powered up, he tossed around and almost clapped a group of titans and neo-humans. Ario is one of the exceptions that bring hope to humanity. Could a group of appointed Sorceron heroes defeat a band of roaming titans? Maybe not. That vanguard force was stacked and still got packed up for lunch. I haven't even mentioned the Titans' berserker state, where their rage and stats amplify. Their demeanor and ferocity scale up dramatically. And Jacci is facing what looks to be 5 of them. What a setup. Normally, this would be hype enough. We're finally seeing a big bad from Sorcerian show up. A main villain from the original world we followed. A demon who is renowned both by name and through visual experience. We've seen him dominate and crush foes. The great Lord Jacci, 11th of 47 total demon lords, who all serve under the great demon king Byakuo, humanity's great terror for ages. This monster bullied Hollow in his first encounter, easily taking his arm and showing him the difference in strength and effort. Then we saw how tough a fight between Hollow and Kiva, Jacci's lieutenant, was. Though Hollow had the upper hand, Kiva wasn't far behind. All of Kiva's actions served to further praise the greatness of Jacci as his clear superior. Jacci showing up here means he won't be taking a backseat role anymore. And we're likely to see major demon involvement, a group that, like the Mecha Ordnance, I felt was falling behind. But we're literally only on Chapter 18. This chapter's setup is better than just Jacci versus 5 titans who can probably power up. 100 Arms Gori may honestly outclass him. If you've noticed, certain worlds have greater weaknesses than others. The titans haven't really been conquered by any opposition yet convincingly. And the demons don't seem to use special magic like the mages of humankind. I feel like this is a confrontation of Jacci's great skill in combat versus the Hulk-like might of a Titan chief who can power up. He should humiliate the lesser Titans in terms of ability. What I don't want to happen is for Jacci to quickly dispatch these Titans off-screen or without consideration. I'd like to see him give them the Briginte treatment to duel out justice. Regardless, I don't expect a Gori versus Jacci fight next chapter, or even in Chapter 20. But we're already seeing one move certain pieces on his game board around to position the narrative into another enormous clash of worlds, like we got during humanity's last stand at the fort. We saw several Mecha Ordnance Chief robots activate in response to the Madeline ship explosion. And now we see their scouts in the forest near the hero Hollow. One aspect that many people have yet to consider is the villains forming an alliance among themselves as well. We could very well see Jacci test the merit of Gori and the Titans and choose to ally himself instead of fight to the death. Like we just saw, A single Titan can pretty much beat every species so far, except maybe the Curse, Parasitica's Parasite, a Maladan, or some of the natural inhabitants of Gaia's Wrath's deadly, hostile forests. The number of variables that are in place so early on makes every moment unpredictable and exciting. If this second big meetup now involves chieftains and bosses, or if it spills over into a brawl because of various forces showing up, it could possibly be the greatest arc in the history of manga. Imagine Jachi taking the initiative to start a league of villains, just as humanity has linked together to survive? I'm here for it, baby.